This video is brought to you by Madhouse Collectibles. Hey everybody, welcome to Transformers Masterpiece Theater. I'm the Rusty Mechanic, and I know I haven't been on in a while. Work has been absolutely insane.
A few moments later.
And I've been running around doing some motorsport things. And the busty mechanic has been getting me to build a deck for our above ground pool. I mean, I'm not even making it to TFCon this year. That's how insane my life is. Speaking of TFCon Toronto, it's happening this weekend, July 8th to 10th. Please stop by the Madhouse Toys and Collectibles table. Say hi to Eric and the gang for me. That's not why you guys are here, though. We're going to talk about this guy that I have right back here. What is this guy, Rusty, that you ask me? This is a figure that's going to be available. It's an exclusive from Madhouse. And one of my buddies on Facebook, he goes by Jeremy, of course. He's gone ahead and made a number of these figures that are going to be available at the Madhouse table. So please stop by the table and check them out. Still not convinced? Let's go ahead and dig into this guy and do a full review. So this guy is what I'm going to refer to as a garage kit created by fellow Canadian who goes by the name of Jeremy on Facebook, or Jeremy in real life. And he also owns the Quintesson Syndicate on Instagram. I'll leave a link to that account down below in the description for you guys. And for those of you that don't know what a garage kit is, this refers to an unpainted model kit created by fans or amateurs. This is exactly what Jeremy has done here using his 3D printer. And I gotta tell you, even though it has like some of the typical rough edges that you might see on a 3D printed figure, the amount of effort and detail that he's put into this just overcomes all of that. The figure is just absolutely fantastic. If you sit this on a shelf, it is definitely going to catch people's attention. Really well done overall. I really like the look of this figure. It is fully articulated. It is a non-transforming masterpiece scaled Sharkticon figure, all decked out in the cartoon accurate colors, complete with several rows of jagged teeth. You got 3 rows of teeth on the bottom, 3 rows of teeth on the top jaw. Really well done detail there. And it's even got an articulated spiky ball mace tail here on the back, which is fully articulated, and I will get into that when I go over the articulation. And that's not all that's articulated. The arms, the hands, the mouth, as you may have noticed, I was moving it around a bit there. The legs are fully articulated, knees are fully articulated, and as I just said, the tail is fully articulated. So he's added some nice touches in there too. It's not just a figure to stand there on your shelf. It's actually fully posable as well. And then we get into the details of this guy, which are absolutely spectacular. You've got the purple face here in the bottom half with the purple chin, rounded arches here to make up the pointed areas in front of the teeth to make up the mouth. Multiple rows of teeth, like I already talked about. Main body is a light gray color here, and it's the same color that's used in the arms and the legs and throughout the back of his body. And it's all capped off by a pure black jagged shark fin that you can see here starts all the way from the base of the tail and moves its way all the way up to the top of the head, getting bigger and bigger shark fins as it goes, and the big one on the top. And it's all capped off by these very well done eyes that are sitting here, this Mountain Dew green, if you will, eyes that really pop out of that dark black that's sitting at the top of the figure. Now, admittedly, there are some details that are missing from this figure if we take a look at the cartoon rendering. As you can see, there's like a red square that is here in the top of the head. There's some red detail that's here down in the bottom jaw, and I believe that this is supposed to be yellow as well. But being that this is a garage kit, this is kind of the idea. You can leave it as is if you like the model kit as it is, or you can take it home. You can sand down some of these areas. You can paint in the areas that you want, add in your own details, do any type of customization that you want. And speaking of the customization part, I will admit, like I said, that there are some rough areas on the figure around the edges and that's just typical of 3D printing. The bottom of the figure does have some rough edges, which Jeremy admitted to me was just simply him trying to get it off of the support structures that he had as part of the 3D printing process. But again, if you're into painting or customizing your figures, you could certainly sand all this down and repaint it the way that you like. But again, it's on the bottom of the figure, so it's really not that bad. Again, a very impressive looking figure just standing here with all of the different colors and features. And again, that posability is there. Overall, I think this figure is actually an exceptional piece of work. And we'll do a quick size comparison with some Masterpiece scale figures just so you can get an idea of what this guy looks like with some other Masterpiece figures. So first up we have MP-40 Hot Rodimus, then MP-51 RC, and finally Fans Toys FT-46 Tesla. And like I said earlier, the figure is fully posable, so we'll just go over that articulation. So first, and I think the most impressive and neat touch to this figure is that the jaw is articulated, so it can fully open and it can fully close, and there's actually a big enough gap in here. You could probably put a figure in there if you really wanted to get crazy, or anything else that you wanted to put in there just to show it off a bit more. For the shoulders, so there is a 360-degree rotation in the shoulder. Jeremy has created an interesting universal ball joint that is almost a disc pivot inside a ball joint. So while the arm is 360-degree rotatable here in the shoulder, it also pivots 180 degrees on that slot joint. Elbow also is 360 degrees, same joint that Jeremy used in here, so it can also pivot 180 degrees as well. Same joint is being used here in the wrist, 360 degree rotation, as well as 180 degree pivot, almost 180 degrees at the wrist. The thumb is in a fixed position, which is fine, but Jeremy has made it so that the three fingers that make up the hand have a single point at the base of the hand so that you can articulate, open, and close those fingers all together. As you probably guessed, there's no waist swivel or ab crunch, but that's pretty acceptable given the type of figure that this is, and where is his waist and his ab crunch? Thighs have 360 degree rotation, again keeping with the joint that Jeremy created for the shoulders, elbows, and wrist. It is the same joint here in the legs, so the legs do swivel 360 degrees and pivot almost 180 degrees, just a little bit of impedance here where the joint goes into the body. The knee also is 360 degrees, which pretty much makes up the your foot tilt or ankle tilt as well, as you can move the leg 180 degrees, which then allows you to play around with the positioning of the legs, so you can have him tilted up like he's looking up, have him lean over a bit, and have him in his squat standing position, etc., etc. And then finally, the coolest detail for the articulation, again, Jeremy paying attention to all the details, is the articulation in the tail. There are 4 ball joints that are pegged together to allow you to swing the tail left or right. And you can also pivot the tail up and down. And you can also use it when he's squatted, in his squatted position, to sort of stabilize the figure on the back of the tail as well. Very, very cool details. Very, very well done. Excellent amount of articulation for, again, a fan-made figure. Overall, an excellent fan-made creation of a Sharkticon figure. Where can you get one of these bad boys? Well, Jeremy is going to be at TFCon Toronto this weekend. He's going to bring about 15 or so of these with him. He's going to have them at the Madhouse Toys and Collectibles table. So please swing by, check it out, have a chat with him about them, show your appreciation if you want to. Pick one of these figures up from him. They really are really well done. He's put a lot of time and effort into these. As well, Jeremy's also created a gold version of this figure as an exclusive. He's going to be giving that away at TFCon Toronto on Sunday. He'll have a draw every time you buy one of these figures, or every time that you spend $20 or more at the Madhouse table, you'll get a ticket into a draw for the gold version of the figure. And the draw is going to happen on Sunday between noon and 2, depending on how busy things are. So make sure you stick around at TFCon. At the end of the day, Eric and Jeremy will do the draw, and one of you will get to take home that exclusive figure as well. So I hope you all have a fantastic time at TFCon this year. Again, sadly, I just cannot make it out this year. I cannot fit it into my schedule. Please make sure to like this video if you did enjoy watching the content. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well. And I do have my Push to 1,000 contest that is still going on. I'm at about 20 subscribers away from 900 subscribers right now. So if you comment Push to 1,000 in this video or any of my previous videos where I've got the word giveaway in the title, you'll get entered into a draw for either a Quintesson t-shirt when I hit 900 subscribers, or when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away a Fans Toys Apache or a Fans Toys Iceman figure. Your choice. One of you is going to win that prize. Once again, I'm the Rusty Mechanic. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you next time.